All right, so at this point, most of you have your body paragraphs drafted out. So what we're going to take a look at right now is the introduction of your character analysis. And the introduction of your character analysis should kind of act a little bit like a funnel, getting general to very specific about what you're going to talk about in your essay. So in the very beginning of it, you want to kind of catch your reader's attention. Doesn't need to be anything crafty like a fiction piece or creative writing, but it should be something to kind of grab their attention and get them into whatever it is that you're going to be talking about. So my suggestion is, for the first portion of your funnel, you give a little bit of background information on what the story is kind of about. Give your readers a context for what's going on, kind of summarize a little bit what's the key elements of the story, main events. In this case, you can talk a little bit about the boys and the mystery that they're trying to solve. And then down here, you can get a little bit more specific with the actual character that you're going to be talking about. So the character that you've chosen is either Rat, Raphael, or Gardo, unless you've chosen a different SSR book to do. So then kind of give a little bit of context on your character, who they are, perhaps how old they are, a roundabout reference to their age. And then down here at the very bottom is where your thesis statement is going to go. And remember that your thesis statement should give the two character traits that you've kind of chosen for your character and mention the change that they've kind of gone through. So if they've gone from being a follower to a leader, you should mention that here and briefly mention the why behind the change that they've gone through. Okay, is it the experiences that they've had that have changed them from being a follower to a leader? Is it something that someone said that changed them from a follower to a leader? Give us some sort of idea in your thesis statement. Again, the thesis statement should be the last sentence in your intro, going from context of the story to the character to specifically what you're going to talk about. You can see here's an example of an introduction. In the very beginning, we've talked a little bit about the novel, title of the book, the author, and a little bit about what the story is about, so a little bit of context. Then down here we've given a little bit of information on our character, background information on our character, and then this last sentence in here starting with he really gives us the two character traits, compassionate and trustworthy, and then it talks about the change that our character goes through, which is exactly kind of what we want you to be doing.